Hello everyone, welcome to Caroline's Craft Tree. Today is July 1st, so we have the July freebie for our Home Sweet Home ring bound journal. So let's just take a quick little peek on what we get in the kit. Now every month I put out a kit for this house journal, but you can use it however you like, of course. And I'm just going to show you what I did with it and what my thought was behind this month's. I usually base it on a national holiday, but July does not have a worldwide holiday. So I just went with flowers, lots and lots of flowers. So we have our house shape, the roof, a bunch of flowers, and a bunch of, like, for the center of the flowers. Of course, the other side of the house itself, and lots of flowers. We've got an envelope with flower on it, and more cutouts. I'll show you what I did with all these flower cutouts. And we've got 4 journaling cards and more flowers. Tried to do a nice variety of colors. And then we have a piece of tea-dyed paper. So let's show you what I did with all of this stuff. Now I've cut everything out, I've inked everything, and I've even assembled all of my flowers. Now I put about 3 cutouts together. I used one of the little center things, and then I put a little bit of glossy accents just in the middle. Now you could use buttons, you could use some bling, whatever. The choice is yours how you want to decorate your flowers. So we've got that. I've got my houses cut out. Here's my houses. I've got my roof, my 4 cards, and of course my envelope, which I've already scored and folded. So let's get started and I'll show you what I'm going to do. Now, it's going to be a very simple month for this. Now I took my piece of tea-dyed paper and I cut a chunk off. I cut a 5-inch by 5-inch square out of it, and then I just cut that in half to give me 2 pockets. And I am going to put a pocket on each side. Now, because of the way that I've cut this, where is my, oh, there's my other house there. I can put these pockets any way I want, but of course I'm going to put it on this side here and one on this side. So let's start with doing that. Now you could make your pockets any shape you wanted. That's kind of why I did just the paper as the pocket. So a little bit of glue on the corners, and let's just glue that down here. Now this month I did kind of a brick house. Okay, so there is that. Now I could trim that or whatever, but I think I got it pretty good. Let's put this one down over here. I hope you're enjoying these monthly freebies. It's I want to say it's the 4th year I've done a monthly freebie. So make sure you check back on some of the videos. To my knowledge, all the freebies are still available. You just have to go through some of the old videos to find links for them. I used to host them on Jump Share. So then we've got, these are going to go like this, of course. Okay. Let's go ahead and glue on the roofs at the same time. And these are just, they just fit up there, just nice as can be. I'm enjoying this little ring-bound journal build. Let's get some glue around the edge of all those little, and just put a little bit in the middle. And let's try and get that on as even as we can. Just like that. So there's one side of the house. Let's get this one on there. I should try to get all my freebies together in one spot at some point. That's kind of why I started the coffee site, was to host freebies and stuff over there, but I've been slowly moving all of my digital kits there for people to buy. It's a bit cheaper, they don't have the fees, so if you buy the kits that I have on coffee, they are a little bit cheaper than on Etsy, just because I'm trying to pass those savings on to you guys. Now, before we go any further, I got those, and the one thing I did forget to dig out was my template, which is right here for cutting the holes. So I'm going to go ahead and cut those right now, but I think I'm going to put these together. I'm just going to hold them together for them. No, I don't want to hold them together, because then if the holes move. Let's wait. We're going to wait on that. Now, as I say, I put all mine together. Yes, this involves a little bit of fussy cutting, but it really wasn't bad. The flower patterns are easy to cut out, or I thought they were fairly easy to cut out. Let's move all those little circles out of the way. Now we've got our July. Other than that, like I say, it's mostly flowers. What I want to do is I'm going to put the flowers on here. Now if it sticks out to the side, I'm okay with that. I don't mind if they stick like over the edge of the pocket. So I'm just going to put a variety of the colors down. And like I say, this month wasn't really there wasn't a national holiday that went with all this. So let's something like that, and these are eventually going to go into the pockets. Now with these flowers, you could turn these up a little bit, give your whole design a little more dimension, like so. I don't know how well you can see that in the camera, but just to give a little more depth to your flowers. But we're going to do that after. So let's start. Let's just start gluing some of these down, I guess. I hope the sound and everything on my video is good. Slowly getting used to my new phone for videotaping. And I don't care if part of the pocket shows. That doesn't really matter. I'm just going to put on a variety of the flowers. They're mostly blues and pinks and purples. And as I said, most of them, they cut out quite easy. I just cut them out at night, sitting there watching videos on YouTube. And okay, so we got a couple flowers that seem a little bit bigger than some of the other ones. So I'm going to save a big one for down here. So let's put this color up there. And I'm just gluing them in the center. Just in case if I want to really pick up those petals of the flowers, then that way it'll be easy to do. Let's maybe put this one there. These flowers would be great to just use for anything else as well. Now you could do one flower thick, 2 pieces, 3 pieces, 4 pieces, whatever. Some of mine I did 4, like this one here has 4, but the majority has 3 pieces. And then when I tried to make it, I tried to do a set of 3 that went together. Like, you know, you can kind of see this green one, 3 different shades of green, etc. Let's put that one right there. They do say that you should try and do an odd number of things. So I always try to, you know, 3, 5, etc. Let's do a purple one. If this one kind of goes over here, then we can put that big one right there. How about that? That should work, I hope. If you had some die cuts, you could certainly do your flowers that way for sure. I want pink or blue? Let's do the blue one on this side. Not that it really matters because we've got all the colors anyways. Let's try and put those big leaves underneath there. And if you have like die cut leaves, you could put some die cut leaves underneath there, or pretty much anything. I might even put another flower right there. I could almost put one there. But let's see what we've got left after we do this one. So I think I'll do that there. We've got a nice bright pink one. We've got a couple of those to put there. Let's put the purple one there. We'll stick it out a bit more. Okay, let's start with those. So let's start with this purple one in the middle. Now we could use all of these flowers or save some for another project. Could do just about anything we wanted. Those put down. I know some people struggle with fussy cutting. You should be able to cut these flowers and stuff out with like a Cricut or something. I'm not experienced with the electronic cutting machines, so not, you know, really sure what. I'm gonna save that big one for there. What are we gonna do? Let's put this pink one. Let's put this one like here because it is a bit smaller, and we'll put this blue one over here because it's a bit smaller as well. There we go. And then what should we do here? I think I'm just going to put that big one there. Now in some ways I wish I would have saved some of these and not glued them together, because then that way I could have just used them to fill in these spots. Let's put this one in here. Thinking I'm going to do I want that in there? No, I don't think I do. Okay. And then where are we going to put our July? I'm going to wait. Maybe I'll put it on one of the cards. Let's go ahead and glue these together now. I think those flowers look pretty cute on there. Kind of the same flowers as I used. I did some flowers and a flower pot and stuff. Not sure when I did that. I did that quite a while ago. It was a freebie for last year, I believe, when I did the year-long journal. I basically just did things throughout the year using the freebies, and then I assembled them all together and made a nice little year-long journal. Okay, let's try and get this lined up the best we can before we start squishing it down. Now, of course, I left this side open because that's where we're going to put that envelope. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't think of what to do for July, so I thought, you know, I'm just going to do flowers. Flowers are good. Everybody has flowers all over the world. And I know that, you know, in some places it's summer here, but in other places it's not quite as summery as our weather is. I'm just going to ink up those white pieces that are sticking out. Okay. Now we've got 4 of these. Let's put our holes in. We can do that now. Just with using my little template that I've used for all the ones. One there. One there. Let's double check. I sure hope this envelope fits in here. Oh yeah, perfect. Okay. Now we have put pockets in each of the months and created something to put all your little extras in. We've got 4 cards here. I think I want the July on this one just because it's blue. So let's go ahead and glue that down. Quite warm here today. Okay, let's put that right there. And while we're doing this, let's put our little rings on there. I have been enforcing each of the holes just to make it that little bit stronger on those holes. These I just cut out. I have a couple of different dies It actually cut out this little hole reinforcer thing. So one day I was cutting out a whole bunch of die cut things, and I just cut a whole bunch of them out as well. But you could use the, ones that you buy at Staples or Walmart or any place that sells stationery. You can get the little sticky ones. But I do like the colored ones, even though you can easily color the ones that you buy. Okay, we got that. This card is going to go in here with another card. The other two are going to go in this pocket. So you got some journaling room, you got room to decorate some of these. And I'm just wondering if maybe we should put a flower on some of these, just to add a little extra. I think that'll look good on there actually. So we're going to glue this right down though, the whole back. Right like that. Let's just put it up. Let's turn it this way. We've got that. So that's going to go in there and add a little bit of extra. So in here, I think I'm going to just leave it because it's got the July there. But as I say, you can lift these up. Give it a little extra. Dimension to your flowers and whatnot. They probably get kind of flattened down a little bit just being in the book, but for a little demo here, I think it'll look cute. Raise them all up. It's actually amazing how much just this little bit can add dimension to your project. And I'm usually the type, glue it down, you put lots of glue on there and just glue it all down, make it. So I'm not sure if you can see them kind of standing up, but it actually made quite a difference. If you get this side, and then you've got this side that isn't done. Now I could tuck some of these in there. I might just eventually cut out a few die cut leaves and just kind of tuck them in underneath the flowers a little bit, just to cover in these little areas a little bit. I don't have any cut right now. But I might end up doing that at some point in the future. So just a quick, simple project for our ring-bound journal. So let's add this into our book. We're getting there slowly, and it's starting to fill up. So we've got January, which of course, New Year's. Then we've got Valentine's. Then we've got St. Patrick's Day. And Easter. And then May was Mother's Day. June was Father's Day. So now we've got this. So we need to glue this up. Now really your envelope could be any of the ways. It doesn't really matter per se. So I'm going to put the big flap at the top. So let's glue this up. I just want to glue part way because I don't want to glue the part that isn't going to be hitting the other paper. This flap is a little bit bigger, but really it doesn't matter. And the flower, of course, is any which way you want. So let's put all of these into here because we'll definitely use them for another project. So there we have them in there. This gets tucked into here. And there we go. Usually I put a tab or something on there, but you can pull that out. Let's put this into our book. And here we go. And there is our July page for our journal. Hope you like this. Check out the Facebook group and all the other things and links down below. And we'll see you very, very soon in another video. Bye.